All right, hey guys, I'm back. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about tax resolution leads. I'm going to be talking about how we go about generating tax resolution leads and why we have quality leads for businesses in the tax resolution space that buy leads, okay? This is not to convince, coerce, twist your arm, and to say, hey, you should buy leads. No, this is a big distinction. We are looking to speak with businesses that currently buy leads, whether that's phone calls, form leads, you're running your own advertisements, digital, social, mailers, radio, right? Whatever you're doing to, drum up business and get your sales team busy, right, with, phone calls and leads on a daily basis, we'd love the opportunity to speak with you. Okay. Now, I want to make this distinction very clear. We are not here to convince you, if you're not a lead buyer, to buy leads. Okay. In fact, we'd rather you just watch this and not reach out to us. And I'm going to tell you why. If you're not a lead buyer and you don't have a team to work leads, it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle because there's a double-edged sword. One, there's only so many leads you can truly manage. In my experience, that's going to be probably 10 to 20 on a monthly basis because you also have fulfillment. And if you're doing the sales calls and the fulfillment, you'll eventually begin to have a lot of work because you're bringing on new business. It's not a bad problem to have, but in my experience, there is a bit of a learning curve with talking to complete strangers about the services and closing that transaction. Okay, this is why if you are a business and you are currently doing this, you already have processes in place. You already have KPIs, sales management, etc., where you understand how to do that part. Now you just need more people, or you want to get more quality people into your system, right? It can just vary. All right. So there's a big distinction. I'm not here to convince you to buy leads. I'm not here to say you need to buy leads. No, I'm here to tell you quite the opposite. All right. If you're not a lead buyer, just watch this if you'd like to, but this is not something, oh, I'm going to learn how to generate tax resolution leads. No, I'm not teaching you that. I'm showing you our process and what we're currently doing. We currently have clients across the country that buy leads from us. They have good results with those leads, and those businesses already have teams, processes in place. Okay. I want to make sure that part is clear because we're not here to get on the phone with you to convince you to buy leads. You're a one-person company and it's not going to work. Okay. We've been down that road. It doesn't work. There's just too many moving parts in that process. We're looking for clients that can handle 20, 30, or even 50 plus leads on a weekly basis. Okay. So let's get into it. All right. So we have a multitude of sites, all right, that we own and operate. And I'm showing you the process essentially that these applicants go through. A lot of it is self-verification, right, where they're going to indicate their debt amount range. And I know a lot of tax resolution companies are looking for at least 10,000 or more in tax debt. However, if you can also manage and work with applicants that have less, what happens if they click less than 10,000, another form opens up very quickly to grab what that amount is. So it's either going to be under 5,000, 5,000 to 9,000, well, 9,999, but those would be the amounts that they can select there if that's the case. And if you can work with those people as well, then we have a program for you as well. Okay. They're going to come in and talk about, what issue are they currently facing? Has the IRS taken any action yet? Do you have any unfiled tax returns? Okay. Now we're going to obviously gain their information. We're going to capture it, their name, zip code. We offer leads on a statewide, multiple states, or nationwide basis. We don't do custom zip codes. We don't do a mile radius. If that's what you want, we're not a good fit. Okay. They're going to come in, find my tax specialist. Then we do what's called a one-time passcode to their phone. This is going to verify that the phone number that they put in is accurate. If it's not, they're going to be able to change it if they'd like, and they have to get another code sent to that particular phone number. Okay. Now, this is where it gets really good, in my opinion, and a lot of our partners like it as well. These leads that we generate in real time, not aged, not, yesterday, real time, primarily during business hours, are going to select your company. Yes. So what happens here is we have a round robin system in terms of the company that's displayed based on territory. So that's when they enter their zip code. So based on the state, if you're doing a couple states, your state, or nationwide basis, there's a round robin system that happens on the back end. And this is how we're able to provide exclusive leads to each company. So what happens is they're going to see the option. If they click contact company, that's when you and your team get notified via email, your CRM, the CRM we give you a free CRM of the new lead. And the lead is going to get a text and an email with your company and contact information, and that you guys will follow up with them shortly to go over their tax situation. Okay, so it's a little bit of a warm transfer in a way. And a lot of the clients that we work with love this aspect of it because now it's not just some data lead you see on a sheet of paper and you're just dialing for dollars, right? That's not what this is. All right, our goal is to provide you with quality leads. Just so you know, pricing. These leads start at $75, non-negotiable. Okay, don't fill out the form. We don't negotiate the cost of the leads. Okay, the under 10,000 start at $45 per lead. Okay, those are non-negotiable rates. Obviously, we have aspects for lead credits in the CRM because sometimes you never know. There can be an uncontrollable variable, someone looking to get to the end of the rainbow, seeing what this is all about. You never know, right? So we give that sense of security to our clients. But like I mentioned before, I'm not here to convince you to buy leads. No. If you buy leads, we love the opportunity to speak with you. If you don't buy leads, don't come through the system, fill out the form, and say, hey, now sell me on why I should buy leads. No. All right. If you'd like to buy leads and you don't buy leads, but you're saying, hey, I want to get clients for my business, then yes, we'd absolutely love to speak with you. But if you're someone that is not looking to grow your tax resolution business, you're not hiring staff, it's going to be a uphill battle. Okay. I'm telling you, someone that I don't know as much as you do, but I have a tax prep company, okay? And it's a lot of work, all right? And I have to have staff, for that. I can't do it all on my own, okay? So, those are separate endeavors that I have, but this is what I'm telling you. It's not an easy battle because it's not just working the lead. Now it's the fulfillment. So if you have a team and you have people that can do the fulfillment, and it's still maybe you and your colleague or someone else, okay, yes, there's an opportunity there. But if it's just you, it's going to be very, very tough. And I don't want to waste your time. I don't want you to, waste your money. We want clients that understand we are basically a belly-to-belly company. We give it to you like it is, and we want you to have the most success possible with what you're doing. And that's why we're very vocal and we have conversations like this, okay? But I want to put it into conversation now so that you don't come through with all these unreal expectations that we're not going to adjust. I'm just letting you right now know we don't adjust costs. Okay, we don't adjust territories unless outside of what I just said, statewide, multiple states, or nationwide. We don't do zip code lists. We don't do custom. We don't do this. No, this is the system that we have. If you like it, great. Below this video in the description and in the comment section, I'll pin my comment. There's going to be a link. Click the link. Again, we'll put the pricing up there so you know what to expect before you contact us. This is a minimum order. Your first order, just so you know, is 20 leads, nothing less. All right. And yeah, you fill out that form and then we can, jump on a call, see if you have any questions and just go from there. We're getting leads daily. Okay. Just so you know in advance, we are getting leads daily. So you're going to start, once we get you in the system and it's round robin, once you get in the flow, you're going to start receiving lead fairly quickly. So yeah, just go from there. Appreciate you being here today and I will talk to you next time.